Alright, let's have a look at the next one. The process is the same. Thinking before, my answer is a small fraction of 1.5. So my answer will be less than 1.5. 0.4 is a little bit less than a half. So I could even say my answer is going to be less than half of 1.5, which is 0.75. So we're looking for something that's smaller than 0.75. Okay, into my algorithm. I ignore the decimals in the algorithm, so I'm just going to multiply 4 times 15. So I'm not even worrying about the decimals at the moment. I'm going to put 15 first and 4 second, and I can do that because multiplication is commutative, which means the order doesn't matter for multiplying. 4 5s are 21s. I can't put 20 in the ones column, so I rename as 2 10s. 4 by 1 10 is 4 10s, plus 2 more 10s is 6 10s. So I've got now the digits that I need, but I don't know the places. Add up the decimal places and put them in your answer. For this question, I have 1 decimal place in 0.4, 1 decimal place in 1.5. That means my answer will have 2 decimal places. And so I go over here and I make sure my decimal place has 2 more digits to the right. Let's check and make sure that makes sense. My answer 0.6 is a bit less than 0.75, or it's certainly less than 1.5, so that's a good sign. Now I'm going to check with fractions, and we'll see why is it that when you have 1 decimal place in each number, you end up with 2 in the answer. So I'm going to write my fractions now. 0.4 is the same as 4 tenths, and 1.5 is the same as 15 tenths. So I always read from my tenths column backwards. So 15 tenths make up 1.5. I'm going to multiply those. 4 by 15 is 60. Double 15 and double it again for 4 times tables. 10 by 10 is 100. So my answer is a type of hundredths, and that's why we have those 2 decimal places in our answer. So I would say that that is 0.60, 60 tenths. And for those who say, well, that 0 is a trailing 0, do we even need it? You're right, we don't. So the final answer is 0.6.